Today is Sunday, September 18th, 2022. It is also day 223 of Blender, and I've been recently working on some rooms, and this is the one I did yesterday, but my next one, I kind of want it to be diner theme, so kind of like, this type of theme, and I definitely cannot get it done in one day, so I think what I'm going to do now is kind of work on some parts of it, so maybe just like, kind of like the table, I don't even know what to call it, and then maybe the cushions and the seats. We'll see what we can get to. So I'm going to go and open up Blender, click on General, delete the cube by pressing X, Shift A Mesh Plane, go into Edit Mode, Edge Select, select these two edges as I'm pressing Shift, and then press E and Z at the same time to extrude along the Z axis. So I'll do something like that. And then let me go into Object Mode and go to Modifiers, which is the wrench icon, and add a Solidify Modifier. Increase this just a tiny bit, even thickness. I think something like 0.06 maybe would be good. And then I'm going to apply that. And then I'll go into edit mode. And then what I'll do is I'll go to face select, select this face at the bottom, and then do P to separate by selection. And then I'll go into the outliner, call this the walls, and then I'll call this one the floor. And then I'm going to do Control S real quick to save this. All right, and just to kind of keep things going, I'll go to Shading Workspace at the top, and then I'll go to New to add a new material, and then I'm going to actually add the material of the floor, which I downloaded from Ambient CG, and it's Tiles 074. So I downloaded the 4K version. So then for this to work, I have to go to Edit, Preferences, and then let's see, Add-ons, and then I have to make sure that Node Wrangler add-on is on, so that should be checked on. And then I can press Principled BSDF, which is the green box, and then Control-Shift-T as I'm pressing the green box. And then I'm just going to go to where I have the material, which I just realized I didn't actually, hold up, I didn't actually move it from the files. So I have to take all of these, move them to my desktop because currently they're in a zip file. And then I'll create a new folder and call it tile. And then just put all of these in that folder. And then back over here, I can go to my desktop. And here it is. Select the first one, Shift, select the last one, and then click on the Principled Texture Setup button. And that should set up my texture. All right, so this is what it's looking like so far. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. Maybe the only thing at this point would be the walls. So let me go to Material Properties for the walls, click on New. And just for now, I'm going to change the base color hex to be ADD8E6, which is a light blue color. And I'll just leave that just for now. And so the next thing I would want to work on is kind of like, I don't know, the table maybe? So that's kind of maybe a cube. So let me go to Layout, Control S. Material preview. Okay, so Shift A Mesh Cube, scale that down by pressing S, and then turn on snapping at the top, face project, so that it actually, if I do G and then Z, it just snaps to the nearest face, which is the floor. Turn that off, and really what I want is to kind of scale this on the X, so S and then X, and then S and then Y to scale here. I don't want it to be too much. Turn on snapping again, and then do GY to grab along the Y-axis, and it just snaps over here. So I think that's fine. Maybe not too much. Let me do escape, turn that off. Maybe just do something like this. And then go into edit mode and then turn on X-ray over here. And then I can go here to, I don't know, what is this view? Nope, right view by pressing the button under the escape key, hovering over right, and clicking on that. And then Control R to add a loop cut, and then I'll just kind of move it over here. Trying to see if that's good. And then what I'll do now is I'll go to face select and select this face and then press E, no, not R, I mean E, whoa, escape, E to extrude, and then have it extrude kind of this way. Actually, I'm going to do escape and then make sure snapping is on and then press E and then it's going to extrude, what did I just do? To the face over here. So that's kind of what I want. And then object mode, so that's kind of what's happening at the moment. Let me see. So I kind of want it to be rounded. So let's see if I can go to modifiers at a subdivision surface, and then say something like 2, Control S, and then add a bevel, increase the amounts, increase this, right click shade smooth, and then in edit mode, I'll just do Control R, put one here, move these over here, do Control R, put one over here, move this over here. Although it's not very, what if I just do one? I think one is fine. And then do another Control R, kind of have to just stretch these things, turn off snapping, Control R, put one over here, right, something like that. I don't know, do I want to do 2 or 1? Okay, and then Control R kind of over here to move this down. There we go, now we're talking. And then Control R in the middle, so I have to like hover over the edges, and then go up. Beautiful. And there we go. So I think that's good. Now it's a little rounded. Nice, nice, nice. Although there's a little bit of clipping here, but whatever. So let me give it a material really quickly. So materials, new, and base color, I'll do like a red. Okay. And then let me just see, whatever. Okay, so red, and then really what I would want it to be is kind of like very shiny. So I'll turn off the roughness a little bit, it's like 0.2. And then maybe, do I want to do metal? Something like that. So turn up the metal, so like 0.803. So that's good. And then right click shade smooth. It looks like it's dented. I'm not even gonna bother fixing that right now. Okay. And then I would want to do like something at the top. So I'll do edit mode, and then I think I'll go into face select these faces, and then do Shift D, or maybe, do I want to do Shift D? I'll do Shift D, and then escape, and then P by selection to make them their own things, or maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I shouldn't have because I haven't applied the things yet. So let me do Control Z. I'm trying to think. Do I want to apply them first then? I have to do that in object mode, so let me see if I apply it. And if I apply these, oh, that's what fixes the bevel. If I delete this, oh, there we go. I'd rather have that. There we go. So delete the bevel is the lesson here. Okay, and then in edit mode, oh, here's the thing. Then now it's gonna be harder to do this. So I probably shouldn't have added that. Okay, let me go back, Control Z, to have back the subdivision so that I could easily work with this and just delete the bevel. And then I have the faces now that I can work with. And really what I want to do is I want to be able to extrude these edges. So maybe I'll go to edge select instead, or maybe not, I don't even know. Select faces and then Alt E and then extrude face along normals. It's gonna look something like that. But I don't want it to be too much. And it's not gonna be very nicely done. What if I just do E and then, I don't know. Oh, it's not gonna be good. How would I do that then? So what if I apply it? I'm like going back and forth. So if I apply it and then I can go into edit mode and then just go, bro, what? It wasn't like that before. I am so confused. It was literally not like that before. Huh. Alright, either way, let me turn off X-ray and then I'll go to top view and then hopefully I can select these. No, that's not gonna work. What if I select the edges? If I go into edit mode, I can't really do that anymore. So let me do Control Z to go back to where the subdivision was. I'm like back and forth 5,000 times. Okay, and then I'll just do edge select and then Alt and then select this edge, and then this edge as I'm pressing shift. So shift alt and then selecting these edges here. Okay. And then I think I can do alt E and then extrude edges. Whoa. Not like that. Why does it do that for real? Like, come on. How to do this? And I can't even do it because what if I just, okay, Control Z for sure, because I just ruined it 5,000 times. And then delete the bevel, apply this, and then instead of doing all that, oh my god. Let's see. What I should have done is kind of, you know what? I can just do kind of the same thing at the top. So let me do Shift A, Mesh Cube, scale that down, GZ to bring it up, grab along the Z axis, scale on the X. All right, let me go to top view, scale on the X, and then GZ to bring it, nope, GY, there we go. To kind of bring it over here, and then scale on the Z to bring it a little bit lower, and really I don't want it to be that large, just gonna be a topping here. GZ to bring it down. Okay, and then I'll just go and scale it on the Y, and then do GY to bring it kind of over here. And then same thing I want to happen. Scale on the Y a little bit more. GY. And then go into edit mode and then go turn on X-ray and then Control R and put a subdivision right about here. And then just go to face select this face, and then turn on snapping, and then E, and then it should snap all the way to this here thing over here. And then I'll do the same thing. I'll add a Solidify modifier, not a Solidify, a subdivision surface, and then do something like 2, and then I'll go into edit mode and then add a Control R over here to move that over here, Control R over here to move this over here, and then Control R kind of over here to move it that way, and then Control R over here to move it kind of this way, right? Beautiful. So now we have our top, which took me 5 hours to do, so that's great. And then what I can do is just extrude it, whoops, not extrude, scale it, so that it's a little bit more bigger. Let me do GZ so it snaps here, and then let me try to do one more thing. I could just do Control R, put that in here. I'm trying to get it more straightened out. Go to object mode. Okay. And then let's see. I'm trying to get it to be so that's kind of like extruded, and then maybe I can scale it on this side a bit, and then do GZ. Turn off snapping and then do GZ maybe. And you know what I could do? I can right click shade smooth, and I don't need it to be so weird like that. So let me try to do kind of this. There we go, that's much better. And do another Control R to bring it up. There we go, now we're talking. See, now we're good. Okay, now it's looking good. That was the goal. Took me 5 hours, but we got it, we got it. Should probably go into edit mode here and go to wireframe, and then just take kind of this here. I'm trying to get it. Or not, it's not letting me. I'm trying to get that part out. You know, whatever, doesn't even matter. Okay, turn off X-ray and then go back to material preview. Control S. So then the idea here, what else to do? What else to do? Is to kind of do the same thing at the bottom. So maybe I can just bring these up a bit. So GC and then do Shift D, bring this here to the bottom like that. I just need it to like be flat. I don't know. Something like that maybe. And then what I can do is I can Hold up. Let me do Shift A. Is there any way I could do a curve? A curve, a Bezier curve. No, that's gonna be too complicated. Let me do not Control X, but just X. I'm trying to get like an LED light up in here, but I don't think that's gonna work out. It is. I just have to figure out a way how to do it. Let's see. So it needs to be something like, I don't know, like, what if I just turn this to be, give it a material, give it like a blue? We do something like this. Oh, you know what I could do? Instead of surface, let me do emission and then put the strength up and then make it blue. And then, there we go. Now we're talking. Okay, and then go to render properties and blue, make sure bloom is on. So it's kind of more glow in the dark. Turn that off a little bit. Okay, there we go. Now we're talking. And then let me try to get like a better color for the wall. Let me do Control Z and then do, no, I need it to be really light. Or should I do red? I could do red, but eh. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it like that. Let's see what else I could do. So let me try to make a glass real quick. I have two options. I could do this with geometry nodes or do it manually. Let me do one with geometry nodes really quickly. So Shift A and then just add a cube. Scale it. Do GZ, kind of put it on top of this thing. So let me turn on snapping. GZ. There we go. Scale that. GZ. There we go. So that's my cube. I'm going to go to geometry nodes, click on new for a new geometry node system, disconnect the input from the output, and then where did my cube go? Never mind. Actually, yeah, let me add a mesh primitive and have it be a cone. There we go. Now I don't need this. And then just literally increase the radius top and the radius bottom, kind of like something like that. Fill type none, and then the depth, increase that. All right, and then that's literally it. Then I apply this thing, go back to layout, and then right click shade smooth, and then in edit mode, I'll just do Alt, make sure I'm in edge select, and then do Alt and select the bottom edge, and then press F to make a new face out of those edges. And there we go. Now it's closed at the bottom. And then in object mode, I'll go to the little wrench icon, add a, what am I adding again? Solidify modifier, and just do something. Actually, I think that's fine. Let's do even thickness. Let me see what it looks like in here. Definitely a little bit more. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and apply this. And I'm going to go to render preview. This is how it's gonna look like in render preview, by the way. And yeah, so do GC to snap it at the bottom, and then to make it a glass cup, I'll go to materials, click on new, and then change the surface to glass BSDF. And then I have this ready. These are like the properties that I always use, and like my cup ends up being perfect. So at least for me. So the IQR has to be 0.93, at least for me. And then let me just paste that in there. I think this was 0.210. And then, yeah, I think that's it. And then the direct lighting 4, indirect 1. So let's see. Direct lighting and render. Nope, it's the wrong thing. Light paths, where is it? Oh, it has to be cycles. Okay. Oh, that means it's going to be a little, how do I say this? Do I want to do this? Light paths have to be 4 for direct and 1 for indirect lighting. So now it's kind of like a glass cup, but you kind of, I don't know. I don't know if I want it to be cycles. I really don't like, I mean, I love cycles, just not while I'm working, obviously. So let me go switch to Eevee real quick, and I'll just leave that there, but we know that it's a glass cup. Okay, and I'll just probably, what I'll do, actually, I'll do Shift A, and I'll do like a mesh, let's see, a cube, and scale that, GZ to bring that up, and then GX to paste it on the wall, and then scale on the Y, and then just scale a little bit lower, and then do GY to kind of put it in here. GX so that it pastes to the wall, and then scale on the X actually, and then GX again, and then I'll go into edit mode and delete this face by pressing X and then deleting, whoa, not meant to do that. Delete the face, there we go. And that's like gonna be my little shelf. So then now, let's see, what do I want to do? Let me add a modifier, a solidify modifier. Increase this here, even thickness, apply that. And then I see a little bit of clipping going on, so let me turn off snapping and then just do G and then X to kind of bring it up just a bit here. And then maybe just scale it on the Y, kind of like that maybe. And then I don't know how I want it to look like. I think I want it to be like glass, so then I probably shouldn't have deleted that face. Oh my god, wait, I should not have deleted that face. Yeah, no, wait, I did have to. Okay, whatever, I'm just thinking to myself. So, let's see. I don't want it to be glass because that means I have to do like a lot of stuff. Shift A mesh plane, scale it, GC to bring that up. Oh, you know what? I didn't have to do that. Let me just delete this, select this, go into edit mode, do Control R right here, and then just take this edge and then extrude that on the Y. There we go, beautiful. And then I can just, oh, you know what's the problem? Nothing, everything's fine. Okay, let me go to edit mode, select this face here. Oops. This thing, edit mode, select face over here, P, selection to make it its own thing. And then this is going to be the, I don't know, the shelf casing. And then this is going to be the actual shelf, or at least one of them, or I don't even know. Go to modifiers and add a solidify modifier, increase that a bit, probably do one so it does it downwards. And I think that's good. And then just apply that. And then let me take this little cup here and do Shift D and then just do G and then X. Let me just turn on snapping so that I could just put it in here. All right, and then I'll just do GZ and then do GY over here and then just do Shift D like 5,000 times. Or instead of doing that, I could delete that and I can just go here, add an array modifier, and that's gonna just make things less heavy on my computer. Let's try 6 on the y-axis. So 1 for the y-axis, or 8, 7. Okay, so that's sounds good. Do I want to do 2 and then do like 5 or 3 or 4? Okay, so that's looking good. Let me turn on cycles real quick and kind of get an idea what I'm looking at here. All right, so this is what it's gonna look like if I decide to go with cycles. You can clearly see that the glass is there. I don't think it's absolutely touching the shelf though, I'm not sure. So let me go back to material preview and just make sure, yeah, they're not touching. So let me turn on snapping and then GZ to grab along the Z axis and hopefully it snaps. There we go. Okay, turn off snapping, and then I guess at this point I'm gonna do like, I don't know, plates. I'll do Shift A. Let me actually oh, I have to do the other cup. Shift A. Let me do this thing first. A circle. Wait, do I want to do a circle or... Let me think. Circle or plane or UV sphere? I can do a UV sphere or I could do a circle. Let me try circle and then at the bottom, change the fill type to Ngon and then do GZ to bring that up and then GY. Nope. X. Okay. And then go into edit mode, right click. No, do I want to subdivide? No. Control R. No, don't want to do that either. Yeah, right click subdivide. I don't even see the number of cuts. 50? Boy, what? It's literally not subdividing. What? If I go to modifier and add a solidify. Oh, edit mode? That is so weird. Oh, I know. Let me do Shift A mesh circle, then nothing or end gone. End gone, vertices 50, and then do GC, GX. Okay, here's what I was supposed to do. Go into edit mode and then press I to inset. There we go. So then something like this. Although don't want it to be like that. I could do bowls. I could do bowls. Something like that, and then just bring that down, do GZ. And then it's kind of bringing it down. If I do more, it's gonna look more like, I don't know, weird. I mean, I guess I could do that. And then I could go into object mode, right click shade smooth, and then also give it a solidify modifier and just increase the thickness, something like that. I really can't see it. Let me go to solid view mode, turn on cavity so I can kind of see things a little bit better. All right, and then even thickness, apply that, and let me add the subdivision surface, something like 2, and then go into edit mode, move this upwards, Control R, and then move it downwards. Oh, nope, that's the wrong thing to do. Why is it like that? Control R to move it downwards, but then, oh yeah, it's fine. So object mode, right click shade smooth. I still see the vertices though, which is kind of not good at all. What if I just do, eh, it's good, it's okay. So apply that and then maybe add a bevel and just increase that. And then, I don't know, increase the segments. Doesn't really make much of a difference, does it? Oh, it does actually. But do I want that difference? Not sure. Let me apply it anyway. Alright, so that's like a little bowl. That's one thing. So let me do GY and try to get like a normal place. So Shift A and then circle and then again vertices 50 and then nothing. Wait, no. And gone. So it has something. And then do GZ to bring that up. GX. GY. Go into edit mode. I to inset. Do something like that. And then do G to bring that down. What if I just did something like, I keep making like a normal, I don't even know, scale it maybe? Maybe that's too much. GZ to bring down a little bit. And then object mode. So then I'm looking at something like this, right click shade smooth, and it's kind of looking like this. And then I can just do modifier and add a solidify. And then just, why does it always do this? Something like that. And I can do even thickness and then apply that. All right, so that's one thing. And then let me go and do another one just to play around. Shift A mesh. What am I doing? Circle. And then Ngon 50. Okay, perfect. And then do GX to bring it here, GC to bring it up so I can see it. And then edit mode, inset. And then bring it down by doing GZ, right? Just how I've done it before. But then the only difference is I'll do Control R and then kind of see if I could just go to x-ray mode and then I don't know, go to front view, and then why is it not letting me select these? Turn on face select. It's literally not letting me select these. That's weird. Huh. Right click shade smooth. Edit mode. Why is it not letting me select the faces? Oh, whatever. Okay. Let me just go to edge select, say Alt, and then select this edge here. Trying to see if I could do something here. Shift, select this one. Something like that. And then add a subdivision surface. Two. Right click, shade smooth. Go into edit mode. Why does it always do that? Control R. Control R. Move it downwards. I don't know, these look just weird. Okay, it doesn't matter. So let me just take these, scale these down, move them over here, just turn on snapping, and just snap them over here, honestly, and just scale them way downwards. Just snap them kind of over here. And really, I think I'm just going to really use these two. So I'll just take these and put it here, scale it down definitely. I probably should have, okay, let me do GZ. And then GX. So it's here, and then GZ. GX, and then GZ. There we go. And then do the same thing for this one, just scale it down, and then just put it in there. Turn off snapping, and then do GZ a little bit upwards here. Or not. Okay, and then let's see, maybe scale it on the X, and then the same scale that I applied on the X I can do to the Y over here in object. What do you call it? Object properties, and then just do G and then X. Okay, and then I think I'll just leave these here now, and then Control S, and let me see what they look like here in Material Preview. And then now that I think of it, these cups look to be way, 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 way too big. So I think I'm gonna just scale them down. And then maybe what I can do is I can flip them. So I can do R, and then I can do X, and then 90, or do 180. So I'm just saying 180, and then I can just do GC, and then do GY, put them in here. And then what I can do is I can do an array modifier of this one, and then just put it on the Z axis, so it's on top. So put one for Z, and then just move it literally kind of like that. Just move it a little bit like this, and just maybe I'm gonna put this a little bit more inside, and then just move them downwards. It's kind of like stacking now. So yeah, that's kind of it. And then I'll do the same for these. So I'll take this and I'll give it an array modifier instead of me having to duplicate it. Put the factor of x to 0 and then 1 on the z, so really it's going upwards, and I'll do something like, I don't know, kind of like a few of them. How many would I do? 4? Or maybe 3. And then I'll do that, and then I'll do the same thing for this one. So add a modifier, an array modifier, do something like, I don't know, this one would be like 6, but 0 on the x and then 1 on the z, so it goes to the top, right? Because the z is a blue line, so it's going up and down. So this definitely something like 15 maybe. So that's another thing, maybe 20 even, or 16. All right, and then I think if I do maybe another one of these, I don't actually have to duplicate. I could just do another array of this one and then just have it be on the y and do 0x and then just kind of do maybe 2y. So that's kind of happening there. I don't know, do I like that? Or maybe I want it to have this be arrayed here, like 3, and then 0 on the x, maybe 4, or maybe somewhere around here. I think that's good. And then maybe I'll just go into here and give this a material real quick of just the same one as the dining thing. And then, you know what? Let me do control. Actually, I'm not even sure I want that. Hold up. Want it to be like a pure red, but then I don't know if I want it to be metallic. I'm not sure. Maybe. Sure. I think I'm good with that. All right. So that's one thing, and then this would obviously have to be the same color. You know what? Let me just go to shading and take this material and call it like red, and then I'll just go here and just get the red material so that I don't have to repeat myself a dozen times. So just red. Okay, beautiful. So then let me go to layout. So now this is what I have so far. Um, I'm not even gonna use this, or maybe I am. Maybe I'll just keep it here just in case. Okay, Control S, and let's see what else I could do here. The next thing I'm gonna do is maybe the table. So I'll do Shift A and then add a cube, scale it down a lot, scale on the Z, so S and then Z, G, Z, G, X, and then scale, so S and then Z again, something like that. And then I wanted to make it beveled, so the way that I'll do that is I think I could just go and add a subdivision surface modifier and then increase this by, I don't know, I don't want it to be too much, so let me do 2, and then I'll go into edit mode and then just do Control R to add a loop cut and then kind of stretch it here, Control R, add a loop cut, stretch it there, Control R, add a loop cut, move it over here, Control R, add a loop cut, and over here. And then what I could do is I can add a bevel. So let me add a bevel, increase that, increase these. I'm just trying to figure out, let me go back to solid view mode. I want it to be rounded. So if I go into edit mode and let me see if I just select these edges over here, I'm wondering, as I'm pressing shift, right, I'm wondering if I can do Control B to add a bevel to those. It's like barely letting me though. What if I delete the subdivision and delete this and then do Control B? No, it's still not letting me. That's so weird. What if I just add a bevel from the beginning? Still nothing either. So let me add a subdivision surface again. Put that above here. Right? And then what if I delete the bevel? Right click shade smooth. Something like 2. Maybe that's fine. I don't need it to be that rounded, do I? I don't know. I could do Control R here. Whoops, never mind. Control Z. What if I do Alt and then select these edges here? What just happened? Oh, it's not letting me because the subdivision isn't applied. So let me go back into object mode, apply the subdivision, but then if I go into edit mode now, it's gonna look like this, and that's just not okay. So let me do Control Z. This is always a problem. So you know what? Maybe I don't have to have it rounded. I could leave it like that, and then I could just go to edit mode, and then maybe do I don't know. I could use face select this face at the bottom, then right click oak face, and then select the vertice, select this vertice, and then do I don't know. Let's see. If I turn this on to individual origins and then do Control B, and then scale. Nope, not letting me do anything. That's great. What if I just, okay, no. Huh, never mind. Let me do Control Z, and instead of doing that, let me just make my life easier and just do Shift A and add a cylinder because I'm trying to make like the stem. So what do you call it? Not a stem, but whatever. S and then Z to scale on the Z axis, shrink that like a lot. Um, turn on snapping, and then you just do Z so it snaps kind of over here. Maybe move it towards the middle a bit. Scale it on the Z. I don't want it to be too much. I want there to be some spacing here. So I need it to be kind of in the middle over here. So let me just put this, snap this over here in the middle. G and then X and then GY. So I think that's good. Maybe just a little bit over here, just a little bit over here. And then really I would just have to shrink it. So let me just go here and, whoops, wrong thing. Let me shrink it on the Y. And then the same thing that I put on the Y, let me put it on the X as well. So it looks something like this, right? And it is fairly in the middle. And then I guess the only thing left would be to do like, I don't know, like a circle thing at the bottom. So I'll do Shift A, mesh, and then a circle, and make sure that it has an n-gon, and then scale it down, and do G, and Y, and then GX, and then G, Y again, GX, to kind of put it here in the center. Something like that. And then maybe scale it down. I'll also probably scale these down. Maybe not that much. All right, and then I'll select what just happened to the circle. Are you kidding me? Okay, let me call it, well, it is a circle. I don't know what to call it. Whatever, circle, that's so besides the point. And I'll add a modifier, a solidify modifier, and just increase that a bit, and then change this to 1 so that it goes upwards. And then let me go to top view, turn on wireframe, and x-ray, and then just move it here because obviously it's not at the center here. Kind of move it over here. There we go. Now it's at the center, but then it's at the top. So let me do GZ so it goes all the way to the floor. And I'll select these two things. Whoops. And make sure these are also on the floor. There we go. Turn off X-ray, back to solid view mode, right click, shade smooth on the little cylinder thing. And then maybe what I'll do now is give it a bevel. All right, let me see what it looks like in material preview. I can literally see nothing. What if I go to solid view mode and then just turn on random so that everything has a random color? I think that's fine. And really the material that I wanted to have, let me go to material preview, and then I'll go to material properties, click on new, give it kind of like a gray color, and then or maybe I would do white, right, but then give it 100% metallic, right, which makes it a little bit more gray, and then turn off the roughness so it's like shiny. There we go, beautiful. And then I'll do the same thing. Do I right click shade smooth? Oh no, let me not do that. Control Z. Okay. And then I'll do the same thing for the border of this little thingy here, which I have to actually figure out. This has to also have the same material. So let me go to shading and call this, I don't know, silver? We'll call this silver. And so when I select this one, I'll click on new and just give it that silver material. And right click shade smooth or right click shade flat. Which one would be better? Why is it like that? Oh, it's because the roughness. Oh no. What if I just, no, it's not gonna work out. Oh, you know why? Because this thing has a bevel, this thing doesn't. So let me try to give this a bevel, even though that's ridiculous. No, that's not it. That's not it. What if I give it a subdivision surface? So it's not it. How do I make it better? Like, what is this? Shade flat, shade smooth, shade auto smooth. I don't even know what to tell you. It looks like grass, to be honest. Um, maybe it's not that bad, maybe? I don't know. Let me go into layout. Actually, let me go to render preview. No, yeah, that's like bad, bad. Because it's reflecting. Oh yeah, that's like really bad because then it's glass in cycles. I'm gonna have to figure out a way how to make the cups glass in Eevee because I don't know how to do that. I think I did it once, but I forgot, as I often do with everything. Okay, let me go to edit mode, and then I think I can select these faces. And I say I think because I generally do not know if this is gonna work. But then I can maybe either I can parent them. I can do Shift D. Okay, I can do Shift D and then escape and then P to parent and then Control R. No, it's not going to do it for that. Edit mode, I'm trying to. Okay, no, it's not what I want. Object mode. Never mind, let me do Control Z. This is not what I need right now. What if I just. Okay, if I go ahead and apply this, but then I can't select that. This is such a problem, honestly. Um, what did I do before? Okay, let me just do Shift D, right? GZ to bring it kind of upwards. Apply. No, let me not apply it. Let me go to edit mode, face select, delete this face at the top. This is literally so annoying right now. Let me do what I just did in the beginning. So delete this, Shift A, mesh cube, scale it down, GZ to bring it up, scale on the Z, go to top view by pressing the button under the escape key, hovering over top, then just kind of maybe moving it over here, maybe scaling it to the kind of the size that it is right now. And then doing that here. All right, what am I doing again? Oh yeah, let me go to edit mode, face select this face, delete that face, and then delete the face at the bottom. So I'll go here and delete this face at the bottom. So then really now I just have the border, which is what I want. And I can just go and add a subdivision modifier just like I did with the other one. Let's do 2 and then just go in. Did I do 2 for this one? Yes. So then here, all I have to do is go to edit mode and literally do exactly what I did before. So, oh, but the only difference is that yeah, it's whatever. Still do that, just kind of do Control R, move it over here, Control R, right click, and then move it over here. And then I think Control R here, move that here, Control R here, move that here, Control R here, move it here. Oh wait, no, then it's sharp. Is that how it is though? Never mind, don't want it to be sharp. Okay, let me leave it like that. And then object mode, and then just give it, honestly, right click shade smooth, then do GZ to bring it down, but then scale it a bit, and then do GZ to kind of move it here. Let me go to solid view so I could see things better. This thing is so annoying because it's like the snapping that's like making it really bad for me. Maybe scaling it a little bit lower than it is right now. Or not. I'm just doing GZ or something. How about I turn on, okay, face project and then scale. I wish I could scale to like face, I don't know, S and then Z maybe? To kind of scale or something. I don't know, it's just not looking that good here. It's not the same. Huh. Okay, you know what I'm gonna have to do? Go into edit mode, Control R, move it here, Control R, move it here, Control R here, Control R, right click, and then move it to the side, and then scale that a little bit down. Or not. Jesus, why is it like this? Um, okay, so it's not doing me a favor right now. What if I do S and then X? Oh no, Y. To kind of scale it on the Y. Is that better? Yes, that is. Okay, there we go. Now we're talking. And then I can give this the same material as the silver here. So I can just click on new and then give it a silver material. And then beautiful. Okay, now that's a table. Thank God we got that done. 5 hours, but it's okay. And then let me try to do the cushions. You know, at this point I might as well just finish. Um, we'll see if I do though. Okay, so the cushions or the chairs, I don't even know what to call them. Um, I'm not even sure what I want to make them. Um, okay, so let me try doing like Shift A and then add a cube and then scale it. Let me just actually bring it up here. So scale it on the Z, scale it on the Y, so SY and whatnot, and then go into edit mode. Why am I, okay, let me go to layout. And then go into edit mode and then do Control R, move one, actually, Control, wait, no, let me do this, wait, Control Z, Control R and then two, and put that kind of in the middle, and then Control R, and then two, put that here. Actually, no, I'll do that, and then I'll select, so I'll do Shift Alt, and then select both of these edges, and then scale them on the Y. So S, no, G, and then Y. What did I do? Bro, I'm so confused. Control Z. Okay, Control R 2 times, and then S and then Y. No. Control R 2, right click, and then S and then Y. Why is it not letting me do it? Whoa, that's not what I wanted. G and then Y? Not exactly what I want, but okay. So Shift and then Alt, and then GY over here, and then do Control R again, just put one over here, and then select these faces by pressing Shift and then extruding them, so E and then Z. So a little bit like that. And then doing E and then Z again. Let me actually do Control Z and then actually select these two as well. So E, Z. Oh wait, that's not exactly what I want. Yeah, I don't want that. Never mind. Control Z, just select these and then E, Z. Something like this maybe? Um, yeah, I think that's fine. And then I don't know what I'm kind of going for. Do I want it to be like cushioned or what? So let me try a few things. So let me go to object mode and then let me go to modifiers, add a subdivision surface, click something. Okay, maybe just do one and then go back into edit mode and then Control R to move this upwards, Control R to move this to the left, Control R, right click, move to the right, Control R, bring this down, and then Control R here to bring this down, and Control R maybe, I don't know, here to bring this here, and then Control R to bring this here. And then object mode, right click, shade smooth. So something like that is what I have now. But I would want, I don't know, this to be way thicker, so easy maybe. But then that happens, which is probably not good. It gives it its own look. It's so bad. Control Z. I could just apply it though. Trying to think. If I go into edit mode and then I click on face select, I can select this face and this one, do Shift D, but then it doesn't actually give me the faces. So Control Z. If I do two, it's kind of like that. What I can do is I could just do, I don't know, Shift A and add a plane and just turn on snapping. So it snaps here, kind of scale it to over here. Do GZ to bring it down, turn off snapping, scale it on the X, put GY, GX, scale it on the X just a little bit more, then do GX, and then S and then Y to scale on the Y, then GY to kind of line it up, continue just doing that until it kind of gets the size of the actual thing, and then maybe then I can just do E, whoops, go into edit mode, and then E and then Z to extrude, whoops, something like that, and then I could just always select everything and kind of scale it this way. So maybe something like that, I don't know, maybe do GZ to bring it up. Okay, and then yeah, let me go to shading. So then I'll probably just give this, I don't know, I'll give this probably black. And probably go here, click on new, and then maybe take the red one. So that works out, although I want some like white on there too. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that though. Let's see, I kid you not, I don't even know how I'm gonna do that. Let me make this shiny though, so roughness, and then increase the metal. And then let's see, how do I add some white details on here? So I could go to sculpting. Where did the couch go? Okay. But that's not gonna be really, no, never mind. Let me go to layout. Let me think how to do this. I could just add a plane and then rotate it on the X 90 degrees, and then maybe rotate on the Z 90 degrees. So R, S, no, R, Z, and then 90. Okay, and then maybe just snap, so it snaps to here, and then scale it on the Y, scale it a little bit like this, do GZ, and then what I can do is Let me try real quick and see if this works. I can add a shrink wrap modifier so that it wraps to this target here, but obviously it's not doing that. What if I do target, project, nearest vertex, nearest surface? No. I'm trying to get it to be, I don't know, what if I curve it? What if I curve this whole thing actually? If I go and curve, if I select this and go into edit mode, and then just do Control R here, and then just kind of, I can turn on proportional editing. Whoops. And then actually extrude it or something, I don't know. Or, you know what, I can select these faces, and then rotate them. Whoa, not that. And then extrude them. Whoa, that's like so ugly. I don't even know what I just did. Okay, let me do Control Z. Alright, where's the actual plane? Okay, here. I'm trying to curve this. If I could actually ever find it. Here. So if I go into edit mode and then do Control R in between, can't I just extrude it? No. Do G? No. G, kind of like this. Something like it gives the illusion that it's, what in the world? Huh. If I do right click, shade smooth, that's kind of what I want, but also not what I want. If I just do S and Z, I could also go into edit mode and then do Control R again a few times. I don't even know what I'm doing. What if I just do this? Nope, that just looks horrible. Okay, let me get rid of these. Actually, can I just do Control Z 5,000 times? And have it back to like a normal plane. So delete that and then just do turn on snapping and then do just G. So it snaps here and then S and then Z. Then GZ again. Okay, I think that's good. Turn that off and then do Shift D and then do G and then Y. To do the same thing. I don't even know if that looks good. What if I just shrink it on the Y here? And then do Shift D, then GY again. Does that look good? I literally cannot tell. I don't know. Whatever. I'm just so done right now. Yeah. Okay, so let me go and do Control J. Let me do Shift D to make a copy real quick. And then for this one, I'll do Control J to join literally everything. And now it's filled up. What in the world? Don't tell me, because I have to, okay, I have to apply everything apparently. Control J. Nope. What about these? What are happening to these ones here? What happened to the planes? We don't have a material, is that why? There we go. It's because it didn't have a material. Okay, so now it's one whole thing. Perfect. Now I'm just going to go and snap it over here. Let me just go and turn on snapping, make sure it's on the Z, rotate it on the Z 90 degrees, or 270, I guess. There we go. So what I just did is R, Z, and then 270. So put that in here. Probably should extend this, honestly. Scale this, maybe. Or maybe not. You know what I could do, though? Literally just extend this. Let me go into edit mode for this one over here. Select this face. Select this one as well. And just extrude a little bit. And then go into object mode. Do the same thing for this one. Edit mode. Select this edge. And then extrude, but make sure face is on to edge on the X. And then I'll go into object mode, and what I'll have to do now is let me go into edit mode, and then over here, where is it in options, correct face attributes, edit mode. Oh no, let me go back, Control Z. Okay, then edit mode over here, nope, in options, correct face attributes, and let me try doing that one more time. There we go. So then now it's not, deformed. Beautiful. Only thing I don't like though is that you can see a little bit of that stuff, which I don't want, like that. Never mind, let me do Control Z. And then let me just grab this here again, go into edit mode, and then maybe extrude. No, just do G on the X just a tiny bit. And then let's try this one more time. Is snapping not on? GX. Okay, there we go. Now I can see everything pretty nicely. Let me go to object mode. And then the only problem is obviously this is a little too snapped. So let me just make sure this is okay here. And I still see a little bit of that undercut, but you know what? Whatever. So yeah, so then let me move these things here on the X, so GX. And then I'll probably, whoops. Just move. I should probably join these things now. So this, and then this. I should do Control J. Oh, not again. This thing doesn't have a material. So let me make sure I do that now. Select these things. Control J. Oh my god, what now? Why is it doing that? Oh, whatever. You know what? Never mind. Let me just do this. So G and then X. To center it. That's obviously not centered. Let me go to top view. G and then X. There we go. And then GY to give some spacing. And then I'll just do Shift D and then GY and then rotate on the Z 180 degrees. So R, Z, and then 180. And then I'll just do GX and then GY. And I think that's good. All right, that's kind of the idea. And then what else can I do? So obviously we need like a ketchup thing and I don't know, like a mustard. I don't know. We'll see. Let me go to top view, kind of fix this again. Right, that's good. All right, so that's done. Let me do Control S. Let me look at this in render preview. Go to layout, render preview, and this is what it's looking like so far. Um, yeah, so I don't really know. Okay, I really want to add like a closed sign, like an open and closed sign. And I can do that actually. I can do that. So what I'll do is I'll go into edit mode. No, select. Okay, first of all, material preview. Select this plane here. Go to edit mode, and then I'll do like a little square. So actually no, I'll select this face, and then I'll inset it by pressing I, and then do GZ to bring that up. Oh, you know what I should have done? Oh my god, wait. No, but then I won't be able to do it. Oh, that's so annoying. Because I extruded it. How do I join? Can I join both of these? No. No. Never mind. I guess I'll have to do it here. I just wish I could do it behind this. It would have been cool. Oh well. Take this face and I to inset, then GC to bring that up. Maybe scale that kind of over here. And then, yeah, I think that's fine. And then what I'll do is, now that I have this face, I can just extrude it on the Y, and then select this face and then do Shift D. No, 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 that's not what I wanted. Okay, let me do Control Z. Okay, select this face, right? And then do E and then Y to extrude a bit. And then try to make like a window here. So then what do I do here? I can do Shift D and then escape and then parent by selection to make it its own thing. Go into object mode, and then really just honestly go to object relations, make single user materials so that I can just go here in materials and actually give it an emission of black. And then let me see. So it's going to end up looking like. And then I guess I'll just do what was I gonna do? I forgot what I was gonna do. Oh yeah, a closed and open sign. Oh my god, so many things. So in order to do that, I could do that with geometry nodes. So let me think, how do I do that? Again, Shift A, mesh, cube, GZ, scale this all the way down. And then I can go to geometry nodes and I can click on new for a new geometry node system, disconnect the input from the output, do Shift A to add a string to curves node, put that in here. That's going to be my text, connect it to the viewport, and nothing's going to, uh, pan out because I haven't set anything as my string. So I don't know if I want to do closed or open. I'm not really sure. Either way, I'll change it later. Shift A, transform node, put that in here, change the X to be 90, so it rotates 90 degrees along the X axis, right? So it's like that. And literally just do Shift A, fill curve, and put that in here, change that to n-gons, Shift A, actually, I don't want to extrude the mesh. And then the only thing that's different, let me just go up here on my Blender library. I've done it before, I just need that font over here closed. I just need that font real quick. So font used, let me download that font. I think it's this one, right? Download that. open it up because it's in a zip file. Taking its time, and then just move it to my desktop. And then go back in here, go to this little folder in the string to curves, and then go to desktop, and then just do that. And now it's beautiful, right? It's like nice and clear font. And the last thing is to do Shift A and then set material and put that in here and just select the first material I see. And really I could just go to materials, click on new and just change the base color to red, and I'll be able to see it be red. But for some reason it's not being red. Oh, it's because there's a lot of materials, that's why. Okay, so that's one thing. Just want to make sure this is material 013, right? Yep. Okay, so then I really want it to be an emission, so I want it to emit light. So let me do that instead. And then string something like that, 3.1, beautiful. Layout, and then now I'll just scale this down. Hello? Okay, not scale it down, but whatever. And then I think, you know what? I'm not sure. Okay, let me turn this snapping on. So it snaps here. GZ to bring that here, and then GZ to move that here. And then the idea is if it's like on the outside, wouldn't it be like rotated? So let me go to geometry nodes. Can I just rotate it 180 degrees along the Z? So it's like you don't really see it, but it's like the opposite, right? Because usually it's like facing outwards. So I'll do that. What just, oh my god, where did it go? Oh, okay. I'll just make sure that I'm able to kind of see it, but also not that much. All right, so it says something like closed. So that's another thing. And then I need some decorations. And so let me actually go to Unsplash and try to find some like, I don't know, diner decorations. Maybe the 50s or something. Oh God. Okay. Oh, maybe I should have done one of these. Probably should do that. 50s diner. Okay, so maybe we can take, I don't know, what's like some popular 50s posters? I think this is much better. Okay. So let's do that. I really don't know. Hopefully none of these are offensive because I'm just gonna pick one. Um, that's funny. Okay, what am I doing again? Oh yeah, saving this as an image. I'll save it in my desktop. Save, so that's one thing. What other poster would be good? I don't even know. WandaVision. Okay, save as. That's definitely not the 50s, please. But whatever, I'll just put that in there. Um, oh no, that's not a JPEG. I can't use that. Let's see. Diner. There we go, much better. Um, I don't know, what looks to be good here? Maybe this one. Save image as JPEG, put it in there. Um, hmm. Oh, maybe not this one. Save image as JPEG, put that in there. And then one other thing I want is like a license plate. 50s diner. Oops. Um, I don't know, do I want that? Maybe just do license plate. Cute. Or aesthetic, I don't know. I don't want cute, no. I just want like real license plates, please. Never mind, now these are just ugly. Not even me, we could do Georgia, save as. Oh no, I can't use that one, it's not a JPEG. Oh my god. Oh, you know what I should do? I should probably model this in Blender. I should really model this in Blender. That would be funny. Like, why am I struggling so hard to find an image of a license plate when I can just model it myself, right? I say that now, but then I'll spend 4 hours trying to do it. Okay, I think that's enough. So just for the decorations. So then back in here, I'll do a Shift A and then add a plane. I don't even know. Rotate by pressing R on the X 90 degrees. And then rotate, so R, Z, and then 90 degrees. Okay, so scale that down and then just snap over here on the X, Z, scale it even more down, do something like G and then X, I don't even know. GZ, GY, scale it down, maybe do more like poster, and then I'll go here to new, and for the base color, I'll just do image texture by pressing the little yellow button there, and then open up one of these. You're kidding me. And now it's not showing up. Love that. Oh, but it's showing up in shading, really? Is it because I'm in cycles? Oh, it's because I'm in material preview. There we go. So I see it now. I can go ahead and just do, scale that up maybe, and then do Shift D, and then just do GZ to bring that down, GY to move it a little bit over here, and then just go to Object, Relations, make single user, no, that's not what I meant. Oh my god. Okay, Object Relations, where did it even go? Make, oh my god, 5,000, bro, I literally, materials, okay, and then go and change the image to something, I don't know, Elvis maybe. You know what I think? Maybe I should have put, I don't even know. Maybe I should have put Elvis here instead, and then just do RZ, I don't know, 270. I think I meant the other way around, but so RZ90, RZ90 again, and then do G and then Y to snap it here. Let me just go to solid view. There we go. And then I would just scale it by pressing S. And then just doing G and then Z and then GY, no GX. There we go. And then turn off snapping and then do G by just a little bit. Okay, Control S. Let me see what that looks like. Okay, that looks good. Alright, and then I'm just gonna do this a few more times. Let me go in solid view, do Shift D, GZ to bring it down. Maybe do Shift D again. Kind of do something like Y, and then do GZ like here. And then make them their own user for materials so that when I change the picture of one, it doesn't change the picture of the other. And then for this one, I guess I'll just do line division, and then for this one, I'll do this one, and then let me just check what that looks like. Okay, so that's looking good. And then I guess the other thing, oh, the license plates. Where am I gonna put the license plates? I don't even know. Okay, I know. Let me just do Shift D. No, Shift D, G, Z, S, and then Z to scale on the Z axis, something like this. And then just do GZ to bring that kind of here. And then again, object relations, make single user, materials, and then just go to the folder. And I don't know, which one's better? This one? Now let me see what that looks like. Okay, so that's one thing. And then one thing I wanted to do is add like a sticker, like a Coke sticker. So Shift A, let's do mesh circle. Make sure that it has Ngon for fill type, and then R, and then X90, and then R, and then Z90, and then scale that really low, and actually go here to new base color. Again, image texture, and then let me open up this Coke sticker that I downloaded. Let's see if that opens up here. So yeah, and I just really want to, I don't know, I wanted to put it on the thing here, but I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Let me turn on snapping first. So G, it's not even on. Turn snapping on to face. GY, I mean GX here. And I wanted to make it a small sticker at first, but this looks okay. Yeah, so that's good. So yeah, that's looking fine. I guess the only thing missing is kind of like, details here. So I guess I'll just bring this cup and I'll kind of put it over here. Turn on snapping, GY, to move it kind of over here, GX, move it somewhere. It's literally not letting me do anything. Okay, GX. Okay, let me go to solid view mode. It's so much easier here. So GZ to bring it up, GY, GX, GZ, GX, GY, something like this maybe. Oh, and I wanted to do the other cup, but that I don't really know how to do with geometry nodes, so I'm gonna have to do it like manually. So Shift A and then cube. I'll start here and then Control 2, or hold up, Control. No, nope, I guess not. Let me just anyway. That was supposed to just add a subdivision surface, and then 2 or something. I don't know. Right click, shade smooth, edit mode, and then Control R to kind of do something like this. Control R to kind of do something like, nope, that's not what I want. Escape from that, Control Z. And then instead, I'll take this face and then I'll inset it. And then I'll extrude this. Whoops, never mind. How would I do this? I can extrude it like this. I could do E and then Z and then just do Control R and bring this down. And then just extrude a bit and then scale. Kind of like that. But then this would have needed to be a little less thick than what it is right now. So I'm going to do Control Z and do that again. So scale that, no, inset by pressing I, then E and then Z. Oh, I think this is better actually. So G, then Z, and then E, and then Z. And then I'll do Control R again and just bring it down. And then I think that's too big though. And then E and then Z, and then S to scale again. Oh no, I still think it's too big, but you know what, whatever. And then I'll go here to the face select the top face, and then let me try something. If I delete it, okay, that's what it's gonna look like. So then I can go to object mode, and here's my beautiful cup, and then I can just go here to, let's see, solidify. Let me try doing that for a quick second. And I really want everything to solidify. Let me add a bevel, kind of play around with these things and see what I like, what I don't like. I'm not sure about this. Much better. Okay. Subdivision 3, thickness 0.05, even thickness would be good also, and bevel of that. And then I think we're good. And then I can scale this down. And wait, the only thing I would do also is just go to shading, give it a material, and give it a glass material, which I don't even, hold up, let me see which one these has. I'm gonna call it glass. So I'm gonna go here and give this a glass material as well. There we go. And just bring that down, scale it down, go to layout actually, and then just turn on snapping at the top so that the object just snaps over here. Probably should put them over here also. I don't know, let me just scale these, bring them down here. Why are they all the way over there? Okay, there we go. GZ. Okay, there we go. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. I'm not sure if that's to scale, but maybe that's not to scale. Alright, so I'll do something like Shift D, put one over here. And I think that's okay. And maybe do some over here. Oh no, I'll put them on here like it's a tray or something. Let me just make sure that this one is actually a little bit more upwards. Turn off snapping, then do GZ a little bit. Turn it back on, do GZ over here. Bring this one, do GZ over here, then GX. Just do G a little bit over here, kind of something like this. And I think that's good. So Control S, and that is that. And then let me see what it's looking like, and not material preview, but in render preview. All right, that's looking good. And I guess the last thing I would want to do is, I don't know, the ketchup bottles. I kid you not, I don't know how to. Okay, let me try to figure out how to do this. Um, Ketchup bottle. Oh, I don't want to do. Oh, you know what? Oh no, it looks pretty simple. Okay, let's try to do this. Um, Let me have this as a reference. Let me just take what's going on. Let me put this to the side over here. Um, and then let me go to layout. Oh, I'm in layout. Solid mode, I mean. Shift A, mesh, and then cube. And then I'll go to modifiers and add a subdivision surface. Turn this up to like 2 or something. Right click, shade smooth. and then go into edit mode and then do Control R, bring this down, Control R to bring this to here. I probably should have just done a cylinder, honestly. Just kind of grab this on the Z, so GZ to bring it up. And then I think I can inset, so press I to wait. Face select. Select the face and then I to inset. And then I'm trying to figure out how would I make it. I don't know. I need to make it circular. But that's not going to be circular, so how would I do that? Oh, okay, that works. So easy works, right? A little bit like that, then Control R, loop cut right there. I think that's way too much. So let me just do easy just a little bit, and then Control R to add a loop cut, and then do that. And then at this point, I'll do the same thing, face select top face, and then I to inset, and this is going to be like a little thing. And then do E and then Z to kind of do something like that. And then, yeah, let me see. Control R to bring it down, or maybe not, or maybe yes, I'm not even sure. And then Control R to kind of, because it's more triangular though, so I'm not sure. Turn on X-ray, and then maybe, I don't know, maybe if I just select these here at the top, go to like right view. It's not, why is it not letting me select anything? What is going on? Oh, okay. So kind of scale these proportionally, kind of like that. So make sure proportional editing is on over here. So something like that, maybe. Turn off X-ray, right? And then at the top, I would actually have to, let's see, Control R, do something like that, and then select the face, and then inset, and then delete the face by pressing X, right? Something like that. And then I would have to actually go back and possibly go to right view or front view, it doesn't matter. Just select this again. Or maybe just do another Control R kind of up here and then just take this and maybe scale it. Why is it not? Oh, X-ray wasn't on, that's why. Turn on X-ray, then go to front view, then do this again, and then S to scale it. So something like that, right? And then object mode, and here's my ketchup bottle. Beautiful. Only thing is I would like it to be a little thinner on the side here. And then whatever scale I apply to the side, I'll apply to Y. So X and then Y. Okay, there we go. Turn off X-ray. Here's my ketchup bottle. I'm just going to give it a material of literally red. Make sure I see that. Okay, beautiful. And then the last thing I would want to do is just duplicate. Well, first of all, let me scale it down first. And then I'll do G, put it kind of over here. And then do GY, scale it down even more. Oops, what the? I don't even, half the time snapping is so confusing. Okay, G and then trying to get it, okay. This is so confusing. Okay, there we go. What was I doing again? Is it snapped? Whatever. So let me do that. I just literally don't know the scale of things right now, so I don't really know how to scale these things appropriately. So something like this. Okay, let me just turn off snapping. I can't do this anymore. So something like that. And then I'll do Shift B, and then do GY, and then just go to Object Relations, make single user materials and then just give it a yellow color for like the mustard. And then I'll do the same thing, Shift D, put those kind of over here. That's not where I wanted them. Over here, and then maybe just move this. Nope. Move it. What did I do? Okay, move it over here. Okay, turn off snapping, then do GY, GX. Kind of something like this, do GZ, then do something like Shift D again, GY. I mean, really GX. I think these are too big. What if I scale them down? I really can't tell. You know what, whatever. They look like shakes also. So yeah, and so this is kind of what's going on at the moment. Maybe I could also put like a plate. I don't know, what should I do? It looks a little plain. I could also do LED lights. Oh, you know what I could do? Um, oh no, I tried doing that. It doesn't matter. Actually, let me try doing that. Okay, I'm gonna put LED lights like in the bottom of this thing by just doing Shift A and then adding a what should I add? A plane? Yeah. So let me just scale this on the X to be very, 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 very thin. It's easier if I just go here and do it. Something like that. And scale on the Y to be kind of the same size as this thing here at the bottom. So just kind of put it below. Here. And just maybe do GC to bring it up. And then scale it down, GC to bring it a little down. S and then Y to scale on the Y axis. Just kind of do GC, put it up here, and then let me see if this works. But wait, why is it up here? I'm so confused. Okay, I don't want to see it though, so GX. Oh, that's why. It's gonna have to be way thinner than that. What in the world? So maybe GY. This is probably not gonna work out, but I could try. Okay, so let me see. If I were to select this, give it a material of, I think the same one. Let me see which one is this one here at the bottom. So if I do shading, I'm gonna call it blue. I'm gonna call it LED actually. And go to no, why am I going to geometry notes? Okay. And I were to just give it the same material here. So LED. Hmm. Do I still see it? Yes. Is it good? Probably not. I don't know. I mean, I can't really tell. I have to wait until it's like done. Um, I kid you not, I really cannot tell. I could just increase the scale of the Y and wait for that to happen here. And then do Shift D and then R and then Z and then 90 and then G and then Y to bring it upwards and then G and then X to move it to the left. And then I think it's going to be in the same. Nope, I lost it. Where did it go? So let's do GY and just bring it out a bit right there. Okay, and then I'll just scale this on the Y, I guess. I need to go to solid view, I cannot see anything. Okay, so S and then Y. No, not on the Y, on the X. And then GY, no GX. But then that's a problem because I can't really see it. I don't know. I think I can curve it maybe if I do Control R and just add a loop cut and move it over, kind of over here. And then I can just, I don't know, rotate this way. And then just move these a little bit, like, or I could just move. Why is it? Okay, Control R again. And then let me select face select and then G. Why is it moving everything? I don't want that to happen. What if I do Control R again? Kind of move it over here. Select these. Rotate them kind of this way. Do GZ to bring them a little upwards. That's literally not what I wanted. Let me do Control Z. What I wanted was it to be rotated this way, but kind of also not that way. So like this, I don't even know what I'm doing. Can I just go to face, select this face, and then just, it's literally not letting me. What if I just delete the face? There we go. Okay, great. And then select this. Just move it. You know what? Are you kidding me? What if I just rotate it on the Z, kind of like that? I can't even do this anymore. Could have done a line, honestly. A curve would have been better than this. Honestly, Shift A, hold up. Let me go to object mode, Shift A, and then add a curve, Bezier curve. Technically, can I make a curve linear? Shift A, curve, what if I add a path? That's a path, right? Can I convert it to a mesh? I can delete this, right? This is a path. And if I were to just take this and do GZ to bring it up, and then take this, scale on the Y, and it doesn't scale on the Y, does it? Oh, it does, great. And then just bring it downwards and scale on the Y by pressing S and then Y again 5,000 times. Oh, that's why I wasn't doing it. S and then X, not the scale on the Y. What the heck? The scale on the X is what I meant. Okay, GZ. And then the idea is to turn on snapping. Bring it over here. Bring it there. And really just bring it kind of over here. And then I could go here to the path geometry, and I believe I can extrude it or maybe give it some depth of like 0.01. What if I just did 1? Oh my god, that's horrible. 0.02. But that'll be the same thing as a plane. Okay. And then S and X, right? And then It's just a nicer way. Oh, that would have worked. It doesn't have to actually be at the bottom. It could just be, surrounding it, which is like perfectly fine. Let me go into edit mode, select this vertex, and then just do G and then X right here. Beautiful. And then I think I can do a curve here instead. Where did it go? No, never mind. Control V. Okay. Object mode, and then do Shift D, and then RZ90, and then just snap over here. Okay, and then maybe just scale on the Y a little less, and then do GY. And then just do GY a little bit by turning off snapping. And then let's see. Then I can grab these two and I can go to object and convert. Where is it? Convert to mesh. And then convert object, convert to mesh. And then grab these and give them a material of LED. Grab this one, give it a material of LED as well. And then I guess the last part would be to do Shift A and add a Bezier curve. And then I'm going to try to rotate it so RZ90 two times. And then maybe, let me just pull this up, it's easier to do here. Kind of do something like that. Scale it, do G, kind of do something like that. Something here, go into edit mode. What I really want is for this vertex to be here, and this vertex, where did it go? To be, oh my god, what is this? No, because literally, alright, how about I just delete this vertex? There we go, and then I just have this one, beautiful. Okay, now we just move it here, and then I extrude it. Why does it have to be so long, bro? Like, why? I could just scale it down. There we go, much better. And then now if I do G, no, if I extrude it, so weird. No, because literally why? Okay, it's gonna do something like, what if I just, where did it go? Okay, first of all, let me snap it to the actual stuff here, which is over here. And then let me move this vertex, which is not even letting me select it, so that's great. Over here, something like that. And then take this one, nope. Trying to extrude it without it looking weird. What in the world is going on? Do Control Z. I think I extruded one vertex already. Okay, this is my point, file. Okay, if I take this one and extrude it, I'll go through here. And if I take this one, extrude it, I'll go through here now. Right, and then I can go here to object data properties and then give it a depth of 0.01. Right, so it's kind of curved, kind of not. I don't even know. Maybe do G and then I don't know, I'm trying to get this whole thing back in object mode, do G and then Y to get this a little bit outwards here. Nice, nice, nice. And then go into edit mode. Not me literally manually doing this, it's torture. Oh, so annoying. There we go. So then do this would be, doing that would be good. Moving it over here. And then doing this also would be good. And kind of moving it this way. Okay, I think we're good. All right, I got that. Even if it looks a little weird, but maybe I can scale it on the Z or something. No. What if I go to edit mode and just actually right, I could do that, and then maybe I can do 0.02, or is that too much? I think that's too much. And then instead of that, now I can go Control S and then go to Object, Convert into Mesh, and then I can go to Material Properties and give it the same LED material that I've been using. And I think that kind of fixes things. Anyway, that took 5 hours. So annoying. Okay. That's so bad. Oh my god. Oh my god, no. I have to fix this. I can't fix it. Okay, let me do Control Z. Go back to how it was. Okay, I'm selecting this and then literally moving it over here. But bringing it down. I probably should add more points. That's why it's like that. What if I just do this and then do GZ and then just extrude? Nope. Extrude this. Nope. GZ. And then rotate a bit downwards. And then grab. Kind of move this way, but then rotate this way. And then rotate this way. And then this thing just grabs and moves it this way. I think that's better. And then I can just do, what I would want is to get rid of these, honestly. I can go into object mode, select this, and then select these two, and then rotate them, and then move them. There we go. Nicer, nicer, nicer. Do the same thing for this one. Select these two faces, R to kind of rotate them, and then move them on the Y this way. Oh no. I have to move them a little on the Z. No, now it just looks horrible. It's just, I don't know. Never mind. I just need this face to literally move and it's not moving. And then this one, it looks good from the top, but then not good from here. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. I can't do this anymore. It's like so much. Alright, Control S, and then I'll delete this stuff from the top over here. This has literally taken like 5 hours. Okay, so here's the thing though. I'm stuck in between making this like closed and then dark, or I can make it like light and then open. So like here's the difference, right? So this is light and then open, but obviously it's not open, or dark and closed. I don't know what kind of vibe I'm going for, you know? Um, but yeah, I'm just gonna move this all the way somewhere over here, and then I'll just start with my backdrop. So I'm finally done. I'm literally not adding anything else to this. I say that now and then I add 5,000 other things. Okay, plane, S to scale, G and then X, and then edit mode, edge select, select the back edge, E to extrude, and then Z to extrude along the Z axis, object mode, modifiers, add a bevel, increase the amount, increase the segments, right click, shape smooth, apply it, and then really what I'm gonna do is just rotate on the Z, so R and Z to kind of, get the view that I want. And what is the view that I want? No idea. We'll figure it out. I think I'm gonna do like, I don't know, like a dark blue. Oh no, I'll do like a light blue, but then I'll remove the light. Where's the light? Where is the light? Oh my god, oh, it's over here. So that deletes things. And then I'll go and just scale this on the Y, Control S, and then make sure that it has that it's like kind of like metallic and the roughness is down, and then I'll do Shift A and add a light area, and then bring this up over here, and then do G kind of like here, GX, something like that. I think would look cool. I'm just trying to figure out, is that what I want or is it not what I want? Maybe, maybe not. I could also do Shift D and then do G and then Y, then G and then X. Not too far off though. And then just R and then X 90 so that it rotates 90 degrees. But then do G and then Y so it's not that evident. GZ over here. And then I'm just gonna play around with it. So I'm gonna do Control S to save and then Control Alt Numpad 0 to align my camera to the view. So that's not gonna work though if you don't have Edit Preferences, Input, Emulate Numpad on. So input, make sure that's on. If that still doesn't work, make sure you have a camera in the first place by doing Shift A and adding a camera. Alright, so I'm just going to kind of zoom in a little bit more. So by the way, to get out of this view, you go to middle mouse button, and to go back into the view, you click on numpad 0. So I'm just going to zoom in a bit more. And then I think that's okay. Honestly, I really am thinking that the ketchup bottles and the mustard bottles are just really, really big. Like, I think they're like overly scaled. My bad. But yeah, either way, I think I'm gonna do one of these and then do Shift D and then R and then X 90 and then RX 90 again. I should have just done RX 270. 90 again, GZ to bring it up, and then GY, and then I'm not even sure what's going on right now. I just generally cannot tell. Oh god. Click, shade smooth. Back over here. I'm just desperately trying to figure out like how the lighting is playing out. I just can't see the bigger picture. I don't really like it here. I want it to be kind of in the backdrop. Or here, but then more like over here. And then I can just increase the size of it so that it covers more, kind of like over here. All right, so I'm gonna try this and see how that goes. So I think everything is fine. Um, so I'll go ahead and try this, I guess. No, I just don't like, okay, hold up. This lighting over here. And then this one. I really can't tell. I'm just gonna go with it and see if I like it. So Control S and then render image and we'll see. Oh wait, no, I just did a big mistake. I meant to, oh my god, no. It's gonna take 5 hours. I meant to do it with my GPU. So let me go to render preview. Let me just say device GPU compute. Although I don't even think I've installed the drivers for my GPU on this little computer. I did it on my laptop, but not on this one. So this thing is probably gonna crash. So thank God I saved it. So let's see. Yeah, it's gonna take forever. Or not. Yeah, I don't like the way that it's looking, like the background. Um, oh, I forgot. There's no way, bro. I forgot to add the curve. Okay, you know what? Let me just cancel this. Or let me not cancel it. Actually, I like the way that I can finally see something. Go to material, click on new, and give it a material of LED. So then that's there. And then I guess the other thing that I wanted to do, the background is just not giving. It's really not giving. So I'm not sure. I did it yesterday. So how about I change the size to like 5? Change this to 5. I don't know. 20. Oh, too much. Okay, so let me try this one. So let me take a screenshot of this just to kind of see. Before and after, because I'm definitely not waiting for this thing to be saved. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, taking 5 hours. Okay, so Control S. Okay, let me X out of here and just try to render again. Let me just move this a little bit more to the right. A little bit more zoomed out. We'll go with it. Let me render image, see what that gives me. Alright. Oh my god, I just realized I didn't give the thing. Oh my god. I didn't give the cup holder any materials. And you can barely even see the cups. Oh my god. And you can still barely see anything of the lighting. I need the lighting to be better. What if I just do that, honestly? And then do GY. And then RZ90. Why is this thing not moving? Um, hmm. I don't know. I don't like the way this is looking. Yeah, no. I need it to be better. And then this thing. What if I just do that? Where? I am so confused. Oh, it's this one. So GX. Honestly, lighting is like the most difficult thing that I could ever do. Okay, let's see if this kind of makes it better. Let me also just go to solid view and give this a material over here. Let me just give it a, I don't know, the red material. Control S, and then, yeah, yeah. Okay. Um, you know what I could have done? I could have done a simulation. Wait, do I want to do that? Or is that going to take too long? I mean, they are glass cups. I could do like, I don't know, milk in them. Do I want to do that? Let me try that real quick. Oh my god. I really need to go to sleep. Okay, mesh. Um, UV sphere. Scale it down. G, Y, GX. Scale it down. GZ. It's not even, oh my god. Okay, snapping on. Here we go. And then do GZ. Nope, I guess we're not doing that. Okay, there we go. Turn off snapping. GY, GX. And then I'll do Shift A, mesh cube to add a domain, scale that way down, then put that in here, still scale that way down, GZ, scale it on the Z, then do GZ, and then do GY, and then do GX, and then GY again, and then GX again, and then just do GZ again. And this is the domain. So I'm going to go to physics properties, go to fluid, make this the domain. Basically, it's just kind of like where the, I guess, the milk is gonna like not escape from. Like this is kind of like the scene, you can think about it. This is fluid type flow because it's what's going to be flowing, flow type liquid, and then this is the thing that's going to be affected by it. So effector 0.5 is planar, and as for the domain type liquid, scroll down, click on mesh, and then, oh my god, that's horrible. What is that? I've never seen that before in my life. Yo, what is this? Okay, and then something like 60. What in the world am I looking at right now? Oh, you know what? Every day there's something new. Okay, let me play it and see what that gives me. Whoa. Bro, what the? I must have clicked something wrong because it's like, this is bad. Did I do physics? Oh, I'm so confused right now. Fluid, domain, liquid, mesh. What did I do wrong? Huh. So weird. Liquid geometry. Bro, like, I don't even know what this is. Delete. What is this? Oh, Control A, apply the scale. Control A, apply the scale. Whoa, never mind. Don't apply the scale. Go back to 0. Liquid. Let me go to wireframe mode so I could. There is no way. There is Did you just see? This is 2 days in a row that my blender crashes. This is just great. I literally am gonna pass out. Like, what is this? Okay, thank God I saved. Okay. So Control S, wireframe mode, and then I'm literally trying to select this. Okay. Delete that apparently. Shift A, mesh, UV sphere. Scale it down. Bring it here, turn on snapping. Scale it even more down. Just bring it up here. And then go to top view. And I just need it to be over here. And then turn that off. Make fluid, flow type liquid, Control S. Why does it do that? Like, I've never seen that happen before, like, ever in my life. Is it because